Hey guys, it's me Ncea and welcome back to my channel. Because school is starting back up next week, for today's video I'm going to be giving you guys 5 easy tips on how to pass Ncea. I just thought that I'd post this video for those of you either going into level 1 with no clue on how to approach it, or those of you going into level 2 with no game plan because you completely winged level 1. Obviously I know this video is not going to be useful for everyone, but yeah, I just thought it would be good to post it for those of you that might need the extra tips on how to pass Ncea. So yeah, if you think this video will be useful for you, keep on watching. My first tip for you guys is to actually show up to school and go to all of your classes. This is probably the most important because if you actually show up to your classes and pay attention and write more notes than you really need, by the time it comes around to exams, you're going to know exactly what you need to study and you're going to have a lot of knowledge of the stuff that you've learned throughout the year. My second tip for you guys is to do the homework. I cannot stress this one enough because it is so important, and I know a lot of you probably just rolled your eyes at that, but doing your homework isn't going to be the end of the world. Make time for it. Don't keep avoiding it. Like, make time to do your homework. Even if you only spend 30 minutes on it a day, you need to get it done. Because if you don't do your homework, teachers are either going to ring your parents or they're just going to let you fail because you didn't do your homework. My third tip for you guys is to ask for help when you need it. This is probably where I went wrong in year 9 and 10 because I didn't ask for help. I felt like I was an idiot, or I felt like I was stupid or not smart enough because I was asking a question because I didn't really get it. And I felt embarrassed to ask or put my hand up about something because I knew there was always someone that was going to make fun of me for it, so I just didn't do it. But honestly, asking for help is so important. Your teachers are there to help you learn. That's what they're paid to do, to help you. So don't feel embarrassed to ask a question that you might think is stupid. You're just trying to learn like everyone else. Even if you don't want to ask a question in front of your peers, wait till after class and ask your teacher, or send them an email. Just ask. Because there's no point sitting at the back of your class not knowing what to do when you can just ask your teacher. My fourth tip for you guys is to help others. If you know something, then share your knowledge with someone else that you can see is struggling with it. For helping others, not only is it a really nice thing to do, but because you're repeating it over and over, your brain processes that knowledge better, and over time your brain will start to memorize it, so it's easier to remember it. So go plan study sessions with all of your friends so you guys can learn from each other. And my fifth and final tip for you guys is to make time for yourself. Ncea can honestly be so time consuming and stressful. You need to find time for yourself. As much as you really just want to get everything done and out of the way, it's important to make that time for yourself, to just take a moment and breathe and just relax and enjoy being a normal teenager. There were so many times last year where I just didn't get enough time to myself, where I didn't get enough sleep, I didn't get to eat for like 6 hours straight, times where I didn't even get to eat during interval and lunch because I was just trying to get ahead of everything and ahead of all my work that I completely forgot about myself. By term 3 I kind of got the hang of it, and I made that time for myself. I made sure that on the weekends I went out at least once with my friends. I made sure I didn't starve myself, and I made sure I got plenty of sleep. I made a lot of time for myself around the mock exam period because I knew that that particular period of the year would be very stressful, and so I made sure I did make time for myself. So even though Ncea can be stressful, it is important to make that time for yourself and to remain positive, because if you can stay positive, then you can achieve anything. And it doesn't matter if you class yourself as a high achiever or a low achiever, you can pass Ncea just by using those 5 tips. Going over them again, all you need to do to pass Ncea is to show up to school and all of your classes. Do the homework. Like, you just do the homework, okay? Ask for help when you need it. Don't feel embarrassed to ask, just do it. Help others and share your knowledge with all your friends or just someone that you see is struggling. It doesn't even have to be your friend, like, or someone you even know. If you see someone struggling, help them out. Have time for yourself and stay positive. Despite how dumb or smart you think you are, you can pass Ncea if you work hard at it and try your best. As long as you guys follow these tips, I don't see any other reason why you should fail But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another one of my videos. See you guys next week.